Hello class, my name is Cody Blake. I'm going to be presenting to you today the book The Speed of Trust by Stephen R. M. Covey. Mr. Covey states that trust is the one thing that changes everything. A couple of quick quotes for you by Niall Fitzgerald states that you can have all the facts, all the figures, all the supporting evidence, all the endorsements you want, but if you don't command trust, you won't get anywhere. Mr. Covey states that, simply put, trust is confidence, and the opposite of trust is distrust or suspicion in what you're doing. As you can see here, we have a trust problem. From all the figures that we have, the low percentages show that most people don't trust government or media, and in fact, a large majority of employees have witnessed serious or unethical things being done in the workplace. So we have a trust problem, and trust affects two different things in business. It has two outcomes. It affects speed and it affects cost. As trust goes down in business, so does speed in business, and cost goes up. Whereas when trust goes up, speed goes up and cost goes down. This is supported by a quote by John Whitney, which states, "Mistrust doubles cost of doing business." Mr. Covey states that because of this lack of trust, that he suggests 5 ways to rebuild that trust through the 5 ways of trust. That is through self-trust, relationship trust, organizational trust, market trust, and societal trust. The first is self-trust, and he breaks that down into 4 cores of credibility. He says to ask yourself, am I trustworthy, and am I somebody that people would trust? And do I keep the commitments? Do I stand for something? Am I open? What is people's perception of me? Do I have the talents and the attitude and the skills that I need, my capabilities, and am I doing what I said I was going to do? What are my results for that? And then is relationship trust. These are action items. These are things that we could be doing with people to build trust. And these are he suggests 13 behaviors of highly trusted people. Hank Paulson stated that trust is established through action. The more we do to build trust, the more people will trust us. This is continued on, getting better and clarifying, listening first. These are action items that we can be doing. Next is organizational trust. This is an alignment. So this is taking what we did for ourselves through the core and then the 13 behaviors and aligning our whole organization to build trust as an organization. Next is market trust. What does the market see about our product? Do they believe it does what they say it's going to do? Trust is the key building block in the creation of a company's reputation, and as a direct result, its shareholder value. That is a quote by Robert Eckert. Next is societal trust. This is the principle of contribution. What are we giving back to the society? The overriding principle of societal trust is contribution. Are we giving more than what we're taking is the principle. Last is smart trust. The Latin proverb of "it is equally an error to trust all men or no man." If we don't give enough trust, there's suspicion. If we give blind trust, there's gullibility. And we have to use our judgment to trust smartly, to give the right amount of trust and receive the right amount of trust. This is a brief overview. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.